Good morning, everyone. A good Tevach, Shavua Tov. We're continuing in the words of the Ramban. And he writes the following, V'ata b'ni da ure'eh. And now, my child, my son, you should know and see. Knowledge in and of itself is not enough. It's not always enough to teach the person, to impress upon a person, to even convince a person of what is the right thing over the wrong thing. Rather, ure'eh, you need to know this information so strong and so powerfully that it's clear enough, ure'eh, that you can actually see it. It's tangible for you to understand what we are discussing. And what is that? Ki hamisga'e belibo ala briyos. Someone who gloats and is haughty and arrogant in their heart over other people. They have an attitude in which their nose is up in the air and they look down on others because of the self-inflated image that they have of themselves. Moirid hu b'malchus shamayim. What does a person filled with arrogance do? They are rebelling against the kingdom that resides in heaven, against, obviously, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ki mispaer hu b'levush malchus shamayim. Because you have adorned yourself by being haughty. You are adorning yourself and you're almost exploiting yourself in the clothing that exists in the kingdom of heaven. Shenemar, like it says, Hashem Malach Geus Lovesh. Hashem is the king, and he clothes himself with exaltedness, with greatness. Geus really means haughtiness, but Hashem is not haughty. It means that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, he is enclosed in the great omniscience of who he is, and everybody knows that. He is above and beyond everybody. Our job in this world is to pay tribute and to praise and to give gratitude to Hashem. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the King of the universe, the Master of the world. He is the creator of everything here, living and inanimate object. He runs with complete symmetry, synergy, and perfection the lives of every single person that there is in the world. There's nobody greater than the Ribbono Shel Olam. And you want to now wear the clothing of Hashem and believe that you are greater than other people? Says the Ramban to his son, you need to know and you need to see, look clearly to understand this. Someone who is mispaer, somebody who is in his great arrogance, looks down on other people, as the Ramban is going to explain in those areas that we do look down on others. And someone who thinks that they are God's gift to this world, and they're thinking about their greatness and looking down on the lowliness of others, that person, unfortunately, says the Ramban, is a moirid b'malchus shamayim. It's someone that rebels against the king himself, because the king is great, the king is exalted, the king is holy, and the king is a master. We're not. We are servants of the king. We are under his auspices. We are under his watchful eye. We are here in this world to do his beck and call and to behave in the way in which HaKadosh Baruch Hu has commanded us through his holy words of his Torah. And if we now will raise ourselves up foolishly and we will flaunt what we feel is our inner greatness over others, so we're not people that are going along with the will of Hashem. On the other hand, we are pushing back on Hashem's desire, and we rebel against the Ribbono Shel Olam himself. Therefore, says the Ramban, my dear son, as we've gone through so many precious teachings so far in this letter that we have, understand at this point, once that you know and you see clearly, your job in this world is to remain humble of spirit and not to raise up your haughtiness over others. We'll see tomorrow, Be'ez Hashem, in the days upcoming, all of the different areas in a person's life where they could make the mistake of lifting themselves up over others, but if we'll follow the advice of the Ramban, we will be able to remain humble in all situations. A good tevach, Shavua Tov, a wonderful week, and we look forward to learning with you tomorrow.